Man, I think it was fantastic,
yeah,
Mike. This blood works perfect, man. You guys look great. What do you think, man?
I wanted more.
Yeah.
Ooh, great.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, you girls are great sports. And
get a little bit more bloody, Mike. Absolutely, man.
Thank
Thank you very much, man. You guys are great. It's gonna work. You're fantastic, man. Thank you, man. Beautiful live, man. Keep watching.
Don't go away or you'll miss the world's biggest Beatle fan. Boys who put the sin in Wisconsin. Mark and Mike.
Hey, man, welcome back. Hey, it was wild. They were being attacked, but there really wasn't any screaming. That's crazy. We need screaming for our zombie film. So we're going to do a little quick audition here. Now, Mike's a master screamer. Well, let's see what the boys here got, man. Sounds like Robert, Richard, George, and me. Good shot! Hey! Welcome back, man! Excellent.
I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right over there. November 20th, the new Tenacious D movie comes out, Pick a Destiny. Happy Halloween, you guys. Here's some Tenacious D guitar picks when you guys scream.
Make sure to stay gathered around the TV, to watch the gang gather around the TV. And don't look now, but rehearsals are about to begin for Mark's historic film when G4's Night of the Living Dead screening continues. Welcome back to Halloween, Wisconsin style. Here's Mark and Mike.
Man, dude, that was the greatest scream, and I want to thank you, man. And hey, man, we got to get back to Night of the Living Dead live here from Wisconsin, man. It's just a great time, Mike. And you with me, Mike?
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We have that truck. We can get some gas. We can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Wow, I'm really having a great time out here, dude. Thanks a lot for inviting me.
So am I, Mike, and I was just about to say, well, these guys there out in Night of the Living Dead TV land are gathered around the TV for their information. So are we, and we've got some voting to do, some figuring out to do a title of the film, what costume Mike's going to wear, and what weapon we're going to use to kill the zombies, man.
I like the cheese.
Live, a live film, man.
I like the cheese.
I'm glad you do.
Don't you move or you'll miss little Karen's only line in the entire film. And you'll be hurt if you miss Mike and Mark's haunted tour coming up next when G4's Night of the Living Dead screening. Oh, yeah! We're back. Now, here are Mark and Mike live from Wisconsin.
Wow.
Hey, man, welcome back live from Wisconsin. I mean, this is an incredible night, Mike. And Kate, we're glad that you're joining us again, man.
Yeah,
listen.
Sorry you bit your tongue.
It's, you know, it's nothing really.
Are you okay?
Fine. Oh, yeah, of course I'm fine.
Okay.
Excellent, excellent. Listen, man, Mike, Kate as well, we are about to make a live history with the first ever live horror film. We've got at least 50 zombies out here. We've got people working in the kitchen, preparing stuff. I mean, this is just great, Mike.
Yeah, we have people voting.
Yes, we do, man.
Yeah.
And again, man, it's live, the first ever horror film. I think we're going to have a blast, man.
Right.
And, I mean, the people here, the energy.
So,
look, man, we got to get back to the movie, man. Right?
Right.
Afternoon by the police to leave for safety, except for the rescue station, which has been set up.
Hey, man, the movie's only getting better. The tension is building, and we're getting closer to the first ever live horror film. But first, man, back to our master thespian, Robert Richard George, with something a mighty bit scary.
FearNet. FearNet, the premier destination for horror, is now available wherever and wherever you want. Yes, that's right. Free, full-length movies, horror movies, full dimension, full length, on demand, online. And you can even take your worst fears on the go with your mobile device. Check out fearnet.com for more information. Ooh, now that's scary.
Watch those zombies eat their party continue right now.
Okay. Are we ready? Hey man, we are back and this is great. We have 3 dedicated volunteers, man, to try out for the lead in the zombie. Listen man, we ain't got a lot of time, so we gotta do this, and only your best will do. Number 1, man, let's see 8 seconds of your best zombie. I mean, the walk, the talk, not the talk, the growl, dude. You know what I mean, man. Let's have it. God bless America. Okay, dude, you're next, man. Only your best will do. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, number 2. Mr. 3, let's go. Insane, insane. All right. Hey, man, we got to get back to Mike and Kate, man, and they're going to sing a special song during the next act of the film, man. Don't forget about our live horror film, too, coming up next, man. This is great. Thank you, guys, man. Thank you so much. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Thank you.
Indications
I'm in purgatory. Who knows how long it will be? But I've got you, and you've got me. It's time for Purgatory. With your host and friend, GoodSky.
My name is GoodSky, and this is Purgatory, and now you can hear as well as see me. And so, you know, I'll just run through that real quick again. That intro was featuring this guy named Mark Borchardt, who is the star of a documentary called American Movie. So if you have a spare hour and a half in your life, I totally recommend it. But you have joined me here in Purgatory. This is where I've been since you saw me last, and it's really, really great to have you here, because the whole point of this show is keeping you company. in limbo. And even if time doesn't exist, it's always a good time to make a friend. So we're going to do a lot of fun stuff today. We are going to learn some new words. We're going to make some art. And we might even share a couple laughs. So thank you to Window Room TV, Chrissy Talking Pictures, for bringing you this lovely environment to make art and share it with you over the internet. You know what? I'm done with this intro. Let's get it moving. Let's go on to our first stop. And the first place I'm going to take you to is a lovely natural environment. Let's take a look. Wow. What you are seeing right here is what I like to call the tree of hydration. So it's a really scientific process on how this works. But basically, this is a plant that will harness all of our energy in order to grow. And so every single time any one of us drinks some water, we will directly cause a leaf to grow on the now bare branches of this tree, but soon to be a verdant, lively, plant organism here. So I guess I'll show you how it works, so you can see for yourself. What I have right here is my trusty water bottle, always by my side, keeping me company. And here I go, okay? Watch closely. Did you see that? Did you see that? When I took a drink of water, it went through the roots of this tree and spurted a gorgeous leaf right here. So this is a collaborative effort. Please, anytime you take a drink of water, let me know, and you directly will help this tree come to life. Feel free to blow up the chat on Twitch with your hydration notifications, or message me on Instagram. My @ was on the last little section there. It's @Franchicky, FRANCHICKY. You can message me if you want. And every single time we take a drink of water, we will help this tree come to life. So I'm really, really excited to see our progress. At any point in the show, we can take a journey back to this tree of hydration, okay? But I'm really loving the naturalistic vibes here. So I think we're gonna continue that. Why don't you come along with me? Oh wow, it looks lovely out here. This gorgeous clear sky, clouds, and a lovely sun just smiling at us. Wow, just clouds passing through the sky. Isn't that just the beauty of nature? I feel so lucky to see that. So, kind of, we are going to harness the energy here of this lovely natural view and turn it into some art. So we have a guest here today, and that is the one and only Bob Ross. Yes, he will be joining us to lead us in a tutorial, and the painting that we are going to end up creating is called On a Clear Day. So I hope that serves as some inspiration. I am seeing in the chat that we have some people drinking water. So we're just going to take a quick skip back to our tree of hydration. We got a question in, does lemonade count? I would say that as long as the lemonade is more than 50% water, then I'll count it, you know? It may affect the leaves that grow on the tree, but we'll just see where it takes us. We're getting some contestation in the chat. Lemonade does not count. Harsh. So maybe, you know, pour some extra water into that lemonade to really amplify the H2O qualities. But I'm seeing some water drinkers, so we are going to get the energy. I see it flowing through the tree. Oh my gosh, that's a gorgeous little leaf. That is a gorgeous leaf that you helped grow. So, alright, let's take it on back to our natural landscape and get this painting going. First we'll wait until this cloud, you know, kind of evaporates. And, you know, maybe this is just me, but I can't really sit through a whole 27-minute tutorial. Oh, who has the time? So I have taken the liberty of speeding up the tutorial 2.5 times faster than when it was originally presented, just to kind of expedite the process. And that is what we are going to be embarking on right now. So if you're out there and you want to jump in yourself, please do. I am going to be creating from the classic artistic application Paint. If you want to do a digital creation like I'm doing, I'm sure you can just type into a search engine Paint and you'll be able to find this same site. Or, you know, go analog with it. Get out some colored pencils, some markers. Grab what you have on hand. If you only have one pen and the palm of your hand, you can still make an artwork. If you want to close your eyes and create a scene that only you can imagine, I think that would be pretty special, and you can do that. It's really up to the artist choice on this one. Okay, but are we ready to go? Does everybody have their artistic materials? Okay, I'll trust you on this one. Take it away, Bob. Okay. I think he's talking to us. I guess I'll just prepare. Loosen up. Get ready to speed paint. Okay? We're mixing some paints. I'm seeing a little pink. Here we go. This little circle looks good. Okay, changing the paint up. Get some yellow. Oh, I want to choose this kind of light yellow. I think that works well. Looks nice with the pink. little circle, little circular action here. He is moving, huh? Here we go. Ooh, we're on to the orange. I hope you're keeping up. We're gonna get some down here on the bottom. That'll probably be like ground when it all is said and done. I think we're laying the base layer here. And now we have a darker orange. I'll just pick a, you know, this red. I think that'll blend in really nicely. Make a good effect here. We're mixing some more paint. Where are we going next? Okay, we've got some gray. Let me pick out our gray. It's a dark gray. We'll cover the corner. A little bit of smoky skies on this clear day. Ooh. Now we're gonna go back over what we have and kind of blend in the colors. We'll just, you know, add, maybe I'll get a smaller paintbrush to look like it's being blended. The colors are a lot more interspersed. I think that's looking really, really good. Getting some real depth in there. Got some red. Look at that. Look at that. Seamless. So I think we're off to a really good start so far. I hope you were able to keep up with this, you know, speed tutorial. But I'm really happy Bob kind of gave us this chance to pause and catch our breath, because I would like to take just a moment to talk about, you know, artists that are alive and making work. It may not be as well known as Bob Ross, but are still doing really incredible things. So one artist that just comes to mind right here at the top of my head is Danielle Brathwaite-Shirley. And if you want to follow them on Instagram, that's the little the @ name. And so kind of their latest project, and something that I think is really inspiring, is this project called We Are Here Because of Those That Are Not. And what it is this online interactive video game archive, kind of extensive visual sonic creation. It's really, really cool. Kind of this quote I pulled from them is that they create work that seeks to archive Black trans experience. They use technology to imagine their lives in environments that center their bodies, those living, those that have passed, and those that have been forgotten. And so kind of the whole journey through this virtual space is meeting characters who are kind of encase the memories of real Black trans people. And at the beginning of the game, you kind of answer little questions about your identity, and kind of who you are determines what you have access to in the game and how you're able to interact with some of the characters. And so when you get into it, you'll notice that it's a lot, and it's coming from like all angles. It's a lot happening, and they designed it like that on purpose. They said, that they want to overload a viewer. Their experience is an overload. They don't ease into environments, so neither does their work. It's loud, angry, and busy. It needs to be. So if you want to find that, it's at blacktransarchive.com, and it's a really, really cool thing to experience and like click around on. So yeah, take some time if you like and check that out. Type it into the search bar and take a little journey. All right, now we're back to our artistic creation here, and we got a good start going, but you know, let's take it to the next level. Let's get some more details coming in here. Bob? Okay. Oh, we're gonna add a little white dot. Little white dot right here in the middle. Ah, look at that. Oh, and we're gonna blend it in. I'll get a little pink. A little pink. Get in there. Really, really, you know, mix these colors together. Make it look smooth. I think we're getting that. We're mixing some more colors. Are we ready? Okay, it's looking like kind of a dark purple. Oh, I think this one looks good. Let me get... Well, look, I'm going to do a square. A square brush. Kicks. There. Sky. Love the clouds. Little floating clouds. Those look great. Those look like they're floating right in the sky above us. Oh, and we're mixing up the colors. We're getting ready for it. What are we going to do next? Okay. Let me... Oh, this is a fun chance to get the little curved brush. It's dark blue. We don't really have like a dark purple. And we are the artists, and we have that control over our creations. So if you want to kind of stray from the example painting, I say go for it. I say let your heart lead the way. You know what's best for your creation, no matter what me or little Bob says over here. Oh, now we got... I really like these curved brushes, so I'm gonna take this white... Oh, it's kind of like light pink. Look at the pink. Alright. We got some like the texture going. We got a little bit more details, some more environment. I think that's looking really good, really colorful, really vibrant, really kind of awe-inspiring in the natural beauty that's coming out of this piece. So now, you know, we have another moment to sit here and reflect on more artists that are making cool work right now. And the next artist I can think of to share, her name is Sharona Franklin. Ooh. Sharona Franklin makes work in like various mediums, and so that's why they have a few different Instagrams here. So they do some like digital memes, and you can see that on hot.crip. They make these really incredible cakes and kind of jellies artwork that you can see on paid.technologies, and then star_seated is kind of their main account. But they also do, you know, ceramics, quilts, she writes, And basically, kind of her whole practice is about making work about living with chronic disabilities and the biotechnology that she needs to like treat these things. And she incorporates a lot of elements of nature into her work, along with the kind of manufactured medicines and stuff. And so my favorite work that she makes are these really lovely like gelatin sculptures that like always encase different herbs or fruits, flowers, beans, syringes, all sorts of different things. And sometimes they're totally edible and sometimes they aren't. And she calls them bio shrines to her treatments. And the use of gelatin is kind of this ode to the animal cells that go into like creating the medicines that she needs to take. And I think it's really cool how they can just degrade over time, or you can like eat them. And I mean, that's all even besides how much I love just like seeing the full dimensions of them and how the light reflects on the different surfaces. And it might be hard to see kind of all the details, all the wonder of these sculptures on this screen, but you can see them kind of in more detail on her Instagram or on the internet. But yeah, I just love them. And I'm happy to share them with you today. Yeah, so check her out if you're interested. And I think we'll get back to our lovely creation. Bob? Don't be shy, Bob. Come on down. Okay. So here we go. What's going to be next? I am doing this for the first time, just like you. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. That is the sun hitting the side of the mountain. We are creating the natural grace of shadows here. And I'm kind of using this tool to make little textures, because I think that looks good. Look at that. The little zigzag lines, I think, really bring out the crackiness of the natural rock formations. I'm going to add some more blue ridges. We're going to blend that in. We're going to do a little blending. Let me get our blue back and do some blending. Look at, that's like the valleys of the mountain is what I decided. Just coming into the foreground of the piece to really bring the viewer into the natural landscape is what I decided is my direction here. And we're gonna add some more blue for that contrast. Oh, this is looking so good. The blue almost looks like little water coming down into the valley, coming down to water all the plants. Okay. We have this like light blue. I don't want to use the same like purple as our clouds because I feel like that would be visually confusing. So I'll take this dark purple. How about that? Ooh. Okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is coming out so good. I hope yours at home is coming out as great as mine is right now. Ooh, look at this. We got some lines. I think this would be a really fun chance to utilize this line tool. Look at that. We are using all the tools that we have at our disposal because we are resourceful Artiste. Here we go. That makes a gorgeous effect there. And now, let's make some trees. I'm all for this. Let's do some trees. He's using kind of a dark purple. Let me use this like greenish blue. Because I can. And I'll use a pencil. Why not? Let's pencil them in. Kind of have a lot of texture there. He's really going fast, huh? Got a lot of texture. I think the small instrument really helps that natural leaf action come out. Doing the reflections. The reflections are a little blurry because that's in the water there. And we're going out of clip. Here we go. Add some of the white dimension. Add some blue at the top of these branches. That looks really good. I think that looks really good. And it's really making a strong illusion of depth. You almost wouldn't even know that this is like a 2D digital rendering. You know, I do what I can. So we have this chance now to reflect on one more artist that I think is doing cool things, and that is someone named wait for the suspense, Edie Fake. And his Instagram is at Edie Fake. That is strong branding. But I actually just learned of this artist not too long ago. A friend told me about the comics that he did, and I researched more to find out some more about the work. So basically he makes comics and paintings, and the paintings are super detailed and geometric, and you can't see all the details here on the screen, but they look just really, really cool. They're kind of things that you can stare at for a long time. And they also do a comic, or did a comic that they finished, and it's called Gaylord Phoenix, and it's a series where this non-binary person like travels around to like these fantastical environments and meets people, and it kind of mirrors this kind of Greek mythology kind of storyline, and it's just like very visually inspiring. And the printing looks super beautiful. It's Riso printed. It would be really cool to see these in person, I'm sure. And then another project that he does is called Memory Palaces, and those are the kind of buildings there that you can see, and they are based on these queer spaces in Chicago that they reimagined the facades for to kind of give them a new life. And what they said about this was, I think the interesting thing to think about buildings and architecture is that they are really just shells for people to occupy, and it's impossible to assign a gender to that. Much to think about. And then they also do a couple just like other paintings that I think are really cool that kind of are based on spaces, but they're a little bit more, you know, all over the place rather than like directly representing specific spaces. So yeah, I'm seeing in the chat that you're enjoying these, and that makes me really happy because I am enjoying them too. So thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And that brings us into the final bit of our own artwork that we're just gonna add the final touches on. I think it's come out really, really good so far, but maybe we just need to make a few finishing touches. Come on out, Bob. Here we go. Here we go. Game face. We're making more lines, more trees. Here we go. I'm gonna get a thicker brush for these trees this time. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Really good contrast I'm getting here. I'm really happy with that. The left side totally needs a tree too. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Another little tree here. Wow. I'm really, really happy with this. How are your trees looking at home? Oh, you know what? We haven't used the spray can yet, so let's kind of like graffiti up our artwork with these little blended bits. These are nice reflections, I think. Really giving that reflected experience here. Okay, and we're adding just like little spots of brown, I'm seeing. Just like little lines here and there. I think that's like the trunk of the tree. And then, of course, our little blue highlights are really important. That's kind of something that's carrying throughout many aspects of the painting. Ooh, and a little white, just as final touch around the edges of the water here. Oh my. Spray bottle, spray bottle. Look at that. Look at these like little white bushes. Is that snow thing? Or is it like a white leaf? Sound off in the comments. What do you think? Gorgeous. I'm gonna add some more, like a stronger reflection. Oh my gosh, it looks like we did it. This is our final product, folks, and I'm really, really happy with it. We see the mountain range there in the back, this golden, gorgeous sun that is radiating this warmth that I just feel here in my soul. Oh, and I'm seeing it. We are getting a comment that these are white leaves. I think I agree with that too. They're like gorgeous white growths on these bushes. So that is one painting down, my friends. And you know what that means. We made this painting. So I guess from my perspective, we are real life artists. Look at that. We grabbed our colors and we painted, and we tip your beret. I tip my beret to you folks for helping me through this. Mr. Paintbrush, what do you think? Are we real artists? Mr. Paintbrush, that is so sweet of you. I totally agree. What do you think about the help from all the folks out there on the other side of this internet connection? Always a joker, Mr. Paintbrush. So happy to have my BFF, Mr. Paintbrush, here. 2 thumbs up to you, Mr. Paintbrush. This is a fun thing that me and Mr. Paintbrush do. So we give each other thumbs up like this and smile. So, Mr. Paintbrush, me and my friends are gonna go hit the books. Do you wanna come with at all? Okay. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. Chill. I'll just catch up with you later. Yeah. Just text me. Okay. See you later, Mr. Paintbrush. Okay, everybody. Let's head on down to our next stop. Wow. Once again, faced with another blank slate, that is our job to fill, or maybe not. We can make that decision together. Once again, I would like to remind everybody about the tree of hydration that is still, it's withering away a little bit, I think, over in the rainbow lands that we have passed through. So anyone who takes a drink of water, hit me up, and we together can channel that energy into leaf growth. Feels good. So kind of what we're gonna do here, I guess you're wondering why I took out this piece of college ruled paper, is we are going to practice some really fun vocabulary words that you can use to delight and inspire those around you. Maybe use it in a conversation with your boss to improve your chances of a raise, or use these words to throw into your Facebook comments so you can sound really smart. You get to decide. It's player's choice on how you want to use the words, but I would like to help, experience their meanings with you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw a word up on the screen and a couple options of a definition, and what you're gonna do is help me out by telling me what you think the definition is. So our first word here is lacuna. Does anyone know what this means? Here are the options of what it could mean. So those of you who know, or if you just want to take a random guess, I would accept that, and I would really appreciate you for taking that step to say A, B, C, or D. Is a lacuna a stretch of salt water separated from the sea by a low sandbank or coral reef? Is a lacuna an unfilled space or interval, a gap? Is a lacuna a dessert made up of multiple layers of cake and frosting? Or is a lacuna a period in the past that was happy and peaceful? Sound off. What is, oh my gosh. We're getting B here. An unfilled space or interval, a gap. Folks, you did that. You are correct. A lacuna is an unfilled space or interval, a gap. I also appreciate the answer lacuna matata, no worries. Because now that we're learning things, we have no worries and we have each other. So for that, I would like to say thank you for sharing, class. Thank you. On to the next one. The next word we have is lugubrious. Are we getting those brains thinking about this? What is lugubrious? A, looking or sounding sad and dismal. B, made of an opaque material. Is lugubrious C, repulsive and unpleasant? Or is it D, lacking excitement or variety? What do you think, folks? Okay. I'm getting C. I'm getting D. This is the first time we've come up with conflicting answers. But we are all winners here. The answer is A, looking or sounding sad and dismal. Yes, folks, but don't take on a lugubrious air because we didn't, get it right. Okay, we're on a lag, so I'm seeing an A come in, but we're always learning here no matter what. And for that, I would like to say great work spotted. And I spotted that from all of you out there. So thank you for your input. On to the next, my friends. Okay, the word is nadir. Is nadir A, based on random choice rather than any reason or system? B, a very expensive gift. Did you get your girlfriend a nadir for her birthday? C, amusement, especially expressed in laughter. Or D, the lowest point in the fortunes of a person or organization. What do we think? I'm coming to you for your advice and knowledge. That, Doug, E was never an answer, but I appreciate your out-of-the-box thinking. I think we need creative thinkers like that in this world. We all have something to offer to this experience we're having here. Okay. We're getting D, and I'm seeing C. We want it to be C. Will we get what we want? I don't know. You can't always get what you want. 'Cause the answer is D, folks. The lowest point in the fortunes of a person or organization. Yes, it's true. But no matter what, we are STAR students. And so take that to heart with you and soar up into the universe as a STAR student. We only got a couple more words. So let's keep it moving. The next word we have here is soporific. And what is soporific? Is it A, tending to induce drowsiness or sleep? Is it B, hygienic, sanitized? Are we being, soporific in these times? Is it C, of great size, amount, or intensity? Or is it D, unconventional or extreme? What do you think? What is soporific? Oh. Okay, I'm seeing C come in, of great size, amount, or intensity. Anyone else? We're getting some good flames in the chat, though. Light it up. Set it ablaze. And I'm seeing an A. I'm seeing A, soporific, tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. I will tell you right now, through extensive research, I found that the answer was A, tending to induce drowsiness or sleep. So you can do some soporific activities before bedtime, you know, like drinking a warm glass of milk. And for that, excellent job, friends. We have one more word that will delight and inspire you, hopefully. And it's a fun one. Welter. Is welter A, a lengthy and aggressive speech? Is it B, a large number of items in no order, a confused mass? Is it C, a leather rim sewn around the edge of a shoe upper to which the sole is attached? Or is it D, an attractively arranged bunch of flowers? That would be nice. I'm seeing C, the leather rim sewn around the shoe upper. Maybe. Do we have any shoemakers out there in the chat? The longest answer, that's C. You're right, it is the longest. It's taking up a lot of space here on the screen. Welter in place. I appreciate that little pun. I'm glad we're having fun together. And the answer is, folks, who will win the $1 million? B, a large number of items in no order, a confused mass. I think what we all win is friendship. And what I have to say about that is wow. Wow, for your efforts here, your class participation. You know what? I'm gonna throw in a couple more. You're looking sharp. Lovely. And you know what? Way to go. Way to go. If nobody today told you, I am here to say, way to go. Way to go, and thank you. A+. A+ for everybody. Thank you. That's how we do things here in Purgatory. A+, lovely. You are looking sharp. All right. That was a lot. I know we learned a lot there, and kind of, I'm a little tired, you know? I'll admit it. Do you guys want to just go and, like, hang out and, like, watch TV or something? Oh, first, I saw earlier someone drank some water, and so that energy is just waiting to burst here out of this branch. Wait for it. Oh! I am blown away by how lovely that is. And you know what? I'll set an example here and drink another. Look at that. Look at the way we are blooming in this lovely summer weather. All right. Okay, we're getting tired, so let's just hang out and watch some TV, you know? Let's take a load off, sit on the couch. Oh my gosh, Seinfeld is on. I love this show. What are we looking at, guys? What are we looking at? Oh my gosh, do you see that? Do you guys out there see that right over there? Let me take a closer look. I kind of see something. Huh. What is that? Does anyone else see that? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? I'm not crazy. Okay. Huh. What is that there? Okay, we need to zoom in a little bit more. Huh. You know, it kind of looks like the set to the apartment on Seinfeld. Maybe let's get a little bit further in. It is. Oh my gosh, and who is that? Wow, folks. This is a total surprise to me, but we are being joined here by Jerry Seinfeld. What's up with airline food? And, oh my gosh, he brought a microphone with him. It looks like we are about to hear a couple jokes. So get ready to LOL, my friends. Because another thing that Jerry brought with him is this book called Sign Language. And it's basically, you know, a bunch of monologues that you see in the beginnings and ends of the show Seinfeld. So you may recognize some of them. Feel free to laugh if the spirit compels you to. Are we ready? Okay, in this one, Jerry is like talking about going on dates to dinner. And why is it always dinner? You pick your teeth, I'll wipe my chin. We'll find out what we're really thinking about here. He's thinking, boy, nice hair. She's thinking, I can't believe the size of the piece of bread he just put in his mouth. That always happens to me. Why is it, when I reach for the bread, I suddenly forget I'm on a date? I have this split-second mental lapse and I think I'm alone in a hotel room in Milwaukee. And there's nothing you can do once that bread is in there. You just get it down and hope she likes your car. Thank you. Thank you. All right, on to the next joke. Has it ever occurred to you that the ventriloquist dummy always seems to have a very active sexual social life? He's always talking about dates and women that he knows and bringing them back to the suitcase at night. There's always a sawdust joke in there somewhere, kinky sexual references to being made out of wood, or spinning his head around. We're somehow expected to accept this. I guess because the face is so animated, they think we're not noticing. For example, that the feet are just kind of swinging there. You know? Dummy feet never look really right, do they? Plastic shoes just kind of dangling there. Always kind of askew. You always see just a little ankle, those thin little white fabric ankles that they have, and the thought creeps in. You know, I think they're trying to pull something on me here. With any kind of physical test, I don't know what it is, I always seem to get competitive. Remember when you were in school and they do those hearing tests and you'd really be listening hard, you know? I wanted to do unbelievable on the hearing test. I wanted them to come over to me after and go, we think you may have something close to super hearing. What you heard was a cotton ball touching a piece of felt. We're sending the results to Washington. We'd like you to meet the president. I once had a leather jacket that got ruined in the rain. Now, why does moisture ruin leather? Aren't cows outside a lot of the time? When it's raining, do cows go up to the farmhouse? Let us in! We're wearing leather! Open the door! We're gonna ruin the whole outfit here. Is it suede? I am suede! The whole thing is suede! I can't have this cleaned! It's all I got! Thank you, folks. Good crowd tonight, huh? I'm not afraid of flying. Although many people do have a fear of flying, and I have no argument with that. I think fear of flying is quite rational because human beings can't fly. Humans should have fear of flying the same way fish should have fear of driving. Put a fish behind the wheel and they probably go, "This isn't right. I shouldn't be doing this. I don't belong here." That was a good one. I will never understand why they cook on TV. I can't smell it, can't eat it, can't taste it. The end of the show, they just hold it up to the camera. Well, here it is. You can't have any. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Oh, God. Good crowd tonight, folks. Thanks for being here. I got one more left. Sometimes you go to a nice restaurant, they put the check in the little book. What is this? The story of the bill? Once upon a time, someone ordered a salad. There's a little gold tassel hanging down. Am I graduating from the restaurant? Should I put this on the rear view mirror of my Camaro? Great crowd tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Try the veal. Yeah. Okay, folks. You know why we're here. This seems to be the end of the program. I hope you had a sweet time. Thank you for joining me here in Purgatory. I really appreciate the chat just straight popping off today. You are talkative. You interacted. This wasn't a passive viewing experience. We created this show together. I couldn't have done it without you. So, thank you. So, as always, keep watching Window Room TV. Thank you to Chrissy Talking Pictures. You know, they're just putting out a lot of cool videos. A lot of performances are coming onto Window Room TV. Music, movement activities, all sorts of different things. So stay tuned. Check out their website to see what they got coming up next on the schedule. And if you are sitting there on the other side thinking, hey, I have an idea of something I want to be broadcasted on the internet, go to them with an idea. You want to curate a show? You want to have your face your name in lights, you can. Yeah, just hit them up with an idea. But this has been Purgatory. We had a little fun. We stretched those brain muscles. We got them moving. And this was the second episode of Purgatory, but there will be more. It's hard to see you go, but I will still be here until the next time we see each other. I'll be waiting in Purgatory until our paths cross again. And, you know, I'm really excited for that day. Thank you, and see you next time. I appreciate you all. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you right back here in Purgatory. Good night.